The agro-cargo terminals are also expected to create numerous job opportunities. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, has approved over 4 billion naira for the construction of barracks to accommodate the personnel of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA. Disclosing this in a briefing with pressmen after the FEC meeting on Wednesday, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, said the project became necessary because of the unprecedented threats and attacks on personnel, officers, men, and other ranks of the agency. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has accused the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of installing a third-party device to manipulate results of the February 25 poll in favor of ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, and its candidate Bola Tinubu. Atiku lodged the allegation in a 66-page document filed before the Presidential Election Petition Court, sitting at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. Both Atiku and Obi of the Labour Party are in court to challenge the declaration of Tinubu as winner and president-elect. The Minister of State for Labour, Employment and Productivity, Festus Keyamo, who also served as the spokesperson for the Tinubu-Shatima Campaign Council, has reportedly filed a petition with the Department of State Services, DSS. The petition alleges that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and his vice presidential candidate, Dati Baba Ahmed, made insightful comments during recent media interviews. According to the petition, which is dated March 23, 2023, Keyamo accuses Obi and Dati of making comments that could incite violence. The minister also claims that he has reliable information that the two candidates recruited some youths to push for an interim government on social media. In his defense, Keyamo recounted comments made by Baba Ahmed during a recent interview on a national television on Wednesday, March 22, 2023. Baba Ahmed had threatened that if the president-elect was sworn in on May 29, 2023, it would signal the end of democracy. Former Governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, has praised the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, LP, Peter Obi, as a hurricane who has transformed the landscape of Nigerian politics. Speaking in an interview on Thursday, Fayose expressed that Obi's emergence as a presidential candidate caught the political class off guard and exposed several flaws in Nigeria's electoral system.
Majority of people look out for this election time to make money. That is the problem in our country. So that was why I said Obi was a man that turned around most of the things in our country. Obi exposed so many things. Obi came like hurricane and did what no one has done. But let me say to you, I am not going to come out and condemn anybody. They have gone to court. Let the court do justice in the matter.
Fayose went on to state that despite the petitions challenging the victory of President-elect Tinubu, he firmly believes that Tinubu won the election fair and square. He also added that Tinubu will do everything in his power to retain his mandate. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has suspended former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose, ex-Senate President Pius Ayim, Professor Dennis Etaya, and Aslam Aliyu for anti-party activities. A statement issued by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Debo Olugunagba, on Thursday also listed Ibrahim Shema as part of the persons suspended. He added that the suspension takes effect from Thursday, March 23, 2023. Fayose had repeatedly blamed the PDP leadership for the party's loss in the presidential election, saying the party was never prepared for the exercise. He also did not campaign for the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar on the basis that power should return to the southern part of the country. In a quick reaction, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has faulted the National Working Committee (NWC) of the PDP on the suspension of the former governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose, over allegations of anti-party activities. Briefing journalists in Port Harcourt on Thursday, Wike argued that the party's NWC does not have the power to suspend Fayose nor refer Autumn to a disciplinary committee. The governor also faulted the decision of the NWC to summon the governor of Benue State, Samuel Autumn, to appear before a disciplinary committee for a similar allegation for anti-party activities. You are listening to Bridge Radio News at 7 a.m. Still to come, foreign and sports news. Please stay with us.
Hey, I know sometimes all you want to do is let loose. All you want to do is have a great night of fun, partying with friends, dancing, and having lots and lots of drinks. Afterwards, all you want to do is get in your car and drive home. But please do not drink and drive, not just because of you, but because of the other drivers on the road. Do not drink and drive for the ones you love. Call a taxi, call a friend, anything but drinking and driving. This message is from Bridge Radio 98.7.
We all desire to live in a clean environment, but it must start with you and I keeping our homes and businesses clean. Dispose of waste in designated dump sites and stop littering our environment with waste. Keep our drainages clean and do not dump waste anyhow. Let's keep Delta State and Nigeria clean. This message is from Bridge Radio 98.7. Connecting many voices.
Bridge Radio 98.7 Asaba.
Welcome back to Bridge Radio News at 7. In foreign news, a former Deputy Senate President of Nigeria, Ike Ekweremadu, his wife Beatrice, and the Dr. Obinna Obecha have been found guilty of organ trafficking in the first verdict of its kind under the Modern Slavery Act. Ekweremadu and his wife were charged in the United Kingdom after they allegedly lured a young man from Nigeria to harvest his organ for their ailing daughter Sonia. However, the lawmaker's daughter Sonia was cleared by the court. The jury said Ekweremadu, his wife, and their doctor criminally conspired to bring the 21-year-old Lagos street trader to London to exploit him for his kidney. The judge, Mr. Justice Jeremy Johnson, will pass sentence at a later date. In sports, Kylian Mbappe says his main role as France captain will be to link the old and new generations of players in the squad. The Paris Saint-Germain forward said this on Thursday in his first news conference since getting the job. Mbappe was named France captain to replace Hugo Lloris on Tuesday after the 36-year-old goalkeeper announced his international retirement in January. Meanwhile, Mbappe said vice captain Antoine Griezmann had been disappointed by the decision. And still talking sports, Bayern Munich have reportedly sacked manager Julian Nagelsmann and are ready to bring in former Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel as his replacement. Sources said that Tuchel will sign a contract in the next few days that will run until 2025. Of course, the Bundesliga giants, and added that he had also been in touch with Tottenham in recent days about possibly replacing under pressure coach Antonio Conte. To end the news at 7 a.m. on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM Asaba. Here again are the day's top stories. The federal government has announced that the proposed national carrier, Nigeria Air, will fly before May 29, 2023. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has suspended former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose, ex-Senate President Pius Onyim, Professor Dennis Itaya, and Aslam Aliyu for anti-party activities. And on the foreign scene, UK court has found the former Deputy Senate President of Nigeria, Ike Ekweremadu, his wife Beatrice, and their doctor Obinna Obeta guilty of organ trafficking in the first verdict of its kind under the Modern Slavery Act. We will continue to monitor the developing stories and bring you updates as they become available. For comments, suggestions on Eyewitness Report, contact the Bridge Radio Newsroom on 0811 399 9987. That is 0811 399 9987. Or visit our Facebook page on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM, Twitter at Bridge Radio 987, or Instagram at Bridge Radio. Remember, depression is real. Guard your mental health. Do not stress over election results. Let us work together to build a better Nigeria. And that ends the Bridge Radio News at 7, as edited by Raphael Obasio here. Thank you so much for listening. I am Chi Sibel Nadosie. Good morning.
Breakfast on the Bridge.
It's like coffee for your ears. The best mix.
Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion.
Cold enough to chill my